If you're researching celebrity and wondering if an Aqua Spa cabin is right for you, I'm going to go over 4 things in this video that should help you answer whether it's a good value or maybe you should go with a veranda or a concierge class cabin. So number 1 is the all-included package. And to me, this is whether yes or no, whether you do the Aqua Spa cabin or not. And what I mean by this is it comes with the basic beverage package, it comes with the basic Wi-Fi, and it comes with gratuities. Now we're all gonna do gratuities, so that is a wash there. So the big 2 key things that you have to ask yourself is it gonna be worth it to me to spend the extra money between, let's say, an Aqua Spa cabin and a concierge cabin? Will that beverage package pay itself off? Will that Wi-Fi package pay itself off? If you don't use those 2 things, let's say you don't do other drinks like coffees or teas, you don't do any sodas or waters, bottled waters, then you really have to ask yourself, is this going to be a value to you? Because this is where the price difference is in this all-included package. So number 2 is the Blu Dining Room. And for us, this is number 1. We love this experience. We love the service. We love the food. We love going there for breakfast. And there's like 20 or 30 people in there. It's quiet. It's peaceful. You get amazing service. They're like doting all over you. And at dinner, it's very similar. There's a lot of times where it's 3/4 full, half full for dinner, depending on when you go. And it's amazing. We enjoy it. We enjoy the food. We also enjoy being able to pull something from the main dining room if we need to. But here's the thing is, there's 2 things you got to ask yourself. If you're not a foodie, you don't mind the buffet, that's not a big deal to you. You don't mind going to the main dining room for dinner. Well, then this is a major portion of the cost of an Aqua Spa cabin. And then if you are a foodie, let's say you're going to do 3 or 5 nights of specialty dining. Well, all this money you spent on an Aqua class cabin really negates that if you're going to spend more money for specialty dining. So those are 2 questions that you have to ask yourself. For us, we love the Blu. This is, like I said, our number 1, and this is really the reason why we book Aqua Spa cabins. So number 3 is the spa, and they call it the thermal suite or the Persian garden. And this is one thing that you're going to have to ask yourself again. Are you a spa person? Do you see yourself going there every single day or most days, 30 to 45 minutes? And if you can't see yourself going in the saunas, the steam rooms, maybe the ice room, you don't see yourself laying on the Chase Lounge chairs that are heated and just watching the ocean go by and just total melt, chilling that we love to do, then that's another big value that an Aqua Spa cabin has. And if you wanted to buy this independently, it's between $200 and $300. So there's another value that you had to ask, will I do this? Will I use it? If not, then you're starting to go, well, maybe Aqua Spa cabins are not right for me. So before I get to number 4, if you would, please like this video. It does help the channel grow. Also consider subscribing as I do daily cruise news shorts and daily cruise tips and tricks. And I also do videos at 8 o'clock on Saturday and 8 o'clock on Sunday mornings. Thank you so much. So number 4 is something that I think is a big deal, and it may not be as big of a deal to you, but they only allow 2 people per cabin. So that means you see a lot less kids in the Aqua Spa spaces. So in the spa, you don't see them in the Blu Dining Room hardly ever. And you're not going to have a bunch of kids usually running down these halls. Not that you see that on Celebrity much anyway, but you don't see any kids running down the halls because it's all a bunch of Aqua Spa cabins. They're all lumped together. So that's a big deal. And the other thing that's a big deal is that the beds are extremely comfortable in Aqua Spa cabins. Now there's a couple other little things, like they have a massaging shower, and they do give you like binoculars, and they give you an umbrella. So those are little knick-knacky things. Those are obviously not make or break. So you're going to have to ask yourself, too, on that is no kids only having 2 people per cabin, that could be a make or break for you. Like you might have kids and you go, well, I can't do this, or I'm gonna have to have 2 Aqua Spa cabins. So that might make it difficult and more expensive for you. The other thing is bedding that important? A lot of people just can sleep on anything. I can't, I wish I could. So those are number 4, the bedding especially, and the 2 per cabin allowed in Aqua Spa cabins. Hey everyone, it's Jayson from the future. I wanted to let you know about a correction or update on this video. I actually recorded this before we went on our celebrity cruise, and while we were on the cruise, Celebrity announced some changes to Aqua Spa cabins. And one of the major changes was that you can now, as of October 4th, 2023, book an Aqua Spa cabin with or without the amenities. So if you're not someone that drinks and you don't use Wi-Fi, you don't have to have that package. So that opens up some possibilities for people. Now, the other change is that the amenities no longer include gratuities. They just have the basic Wi-Fi package and the basic beverage package. So I'd love to know what you think about those changes in the comments. Would that entice you to book an Aqua Spa cabin, or does it not really matter to you? I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Until then, happy cruising.